Joining us now is head coach Geoff Masanet of the North Park men's and women's track and field team. Geoff going to be inducted into the University of Missouri Kansas City Hall of Fame tomorrow evening, January 29th, and he will also be recognized at the UMKC Chicago State men's basketball game on Saturday afternoon. So, Geoff, let's talk about what this means for you as a coach. You know, what does it just mean just to be inducted into one of your first coaching jobs? The Hall of Fame is one of your first coaching jobs at UMKC.
Well, it's flattering, it's a little embarrassing, it's humbling, it's kind of all those things all wrapped up in one. It's primarily, in my opinion, it's a reflection of just the kids on the team and the support that you had from your assistant coaches and the head coach that was there previously to me, Dave Kruger, left the cupboard pretty doggone full. I mean, we were I still feel like that was the best staff that a guy could ever ask for to work with when I first got there as the assistant coach and head cross country coach. And when Coach Kruger left and I was the head of everything, I think that just continued of just having a really good, strong, unified staff that worked well together, that got along just wonderfully together. And we're also just doing stuff that at the time, I mean, it was kind of revolutionary for the school there because we hadn't had track very long.
Oh, okay.
It had only been founded in 93, 94 school year.
Oh, wow.
In a
Okay.
few years, yeah, we had won some conference titles just a few years later, and I'm real proud to be part of that. But it's, again, I think the biggest reflection is it's the reflection of the kids that were there at the time, who are some now in their late 30s and they're 40 years old. I don't think they're kids, but they're, I suppose, to me.
Yeah. What do you think was probably one of the more memorable years that you had as a coach at UMKC?
Well, the big year really that a lot of things culminated for was the 99-2000 year. Just with cross country, indoor and outdoor, it was the best teams we've had across the board for all three sports together. In the spring of '99, we had won both the outdoor titles for men and women, so we weren't new to winning a conference title in outdoor track at that point. But the 99-2000 year was just one we were building towards, and the guys were second to Southern Utah in cross country. Southern Utah was top 20 at nationals in Division I. I mean, just calling a spade, we probably weren't going to beat them. We ran well, had a good year. Our win and loss by just 3 points, and just about pulled that thing off. And with a few injuries, kind of just weird, untimely lower back injury to one of our girls. I mean, nothing necessarily running related, but just kind of really hampered things. And right on into the indoor and outdoor season, I mean, our girls lost indoors by just a few points. But the guys won indoors, and then the guys and girls both won outdoors. Women by a ton. I mean, 130-point win outdoors, despite losing by a few indoors. So that was just a great year.
Amazing. Again, talking about too, I mean, not only what this means for the UMKC and your first coaching job, but what it means for as your current coaching job with the Vikings.
Well, I'd like to hope that the trickle down can be that maybe it gives the kids a little bit more pride in the coaching staff that they have, that they feel like, look, these guys know what they're doing. They've been around the block for a few years, and they've done good things, and we can do things too. Again, not because what he says is just gospel, but he's led some people in previous positions to some good stuff, and maybe we can do that too here. And I think it's already happening, and I still don't think it has anything to do with me. It just has to do with the kids putting in the work and believing in themselves and working hard together and having school pride. I think when I think back to UMKC, that's the number one thing, is just we were unbelievably proud. It's hard to even really put into words. And I know there's billion people over in Asia that don't care, however that saying goes, but generally speaking, we just, to this day, I think most of those kids on that team will go to their graves feeling just immense amount of pride for having been Kangaroos at UMKC, and I'd like to feel the same thing can and is happening to some degree here at North Park with our team, and it can only get better.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks so much, Geoff, and congratulations again.
Thank you very much, Kevin.